Hey y'all, another one of these videos going uploaded as soon as I finish recording, right? And basically, I'm gonna talk about how women actually categorize men, right? And it's different from what I usually talk about, like the select and non-select and all of that. And I want to thank one of my loyal lady supporters, Candy Walford. I got to give her a shout out because she had a comment on the video I had about how average looking men can beat out good looking men. And one thing she said, well, she said a few things, but two things she said that were kind of profound, really. One, she said, men should not be judged in appearance the same way as women, right? And she also says a thin line between average looking and good looking. Let me get to that first one first, because she used the example. She said when women are talking about men, they might say something like, oh, he's strong, or he's built, he's muscular, he's tall, he's a teddy bear, he's a Hershey bar, he's hung, he's stocky, he clean, he's rugged, right? And all of that has to do with the man's body build, right? Like when we talk about looks and stuff, we focus on the face, but most women, men, we think women are really focusing on a man's looks in the same way. Like, yeah, the looks matter. Yeah, that's in the equation. But for the most part, if you think about it, right, they focusing on some physical attributes that any man can control, right? Like, for example, I don't know if I mentioned beard, but that's a big thing. If y'all remember when that whole beard game matters thing was big, and even now, women, shit, dude got a nice beard. Shit, they be going crazy. Dude got that big old beard or something. Women be checking it out, right? Or, like, another example, you got that nice eggplant, you hung and shit, and women see that print, they go crazy. But it's all part of something deeper that women, one thing that turns a woman on is a man in his physical masculinity. Basically, a man that looks like a man. He's built like a man, right? Now, I know some women, some dudes rather, will say, well, what about why women going for these other dudes and stuff, or you like these slim dudes or boyish looking dudes? Yeah, they go for it, but they ain't like the only ones. If you take an honest look at the men that women going crazy over, what they do, got a body, they built. In fact, one of my supporters, who's he's in one of my inner circles, he sent me a movie. It was called Shake. It was about some this male exotic dancer and whatnot, right? And the thing is, it was a typical story. He needed some money, he started dancing, women like his body, yada yada, right? But it's that thing, and it's like it drives women crazy. The body, because a lot of women, and I've known some women, they say, as long as he look alright in the face and got a nice body, or he's stocky, whatever the woman like. Because like say a teddy bear is like a big old dude and stuff. A lot of women actually have a preference for that. I'm surprised you don't have more pages on like Instagram or something that shows pictures of these type of dudes. And the reason why, like the body in general, it makes a woman feel a certain way. Like if you that type of guy, you're a big guy and you can pick that woman up, shoot, that'll drive him crazy. Like I know this sister, like 5'9" and whatnot, right? Tall sister. Her man was about 6'9", over 300. And I looked at him one day and said, you got that big ass hominy eating dude, because he can flip you. And she started laughing, gave me a high five. Right? And that's some real stuff. It's how it's feel. Like if you, like a lot of women really like stocky dudes, right? They like stocky dudes. Like somebody could pick them up, make them feel like a woman, make them feel dainty. Like sometimes you see those women who like a little taller than average. Yeah, that's why they want a tall dude or a thicker dude, right? But it's that body thing, and they looking at it that way, right? But see, sometimes as men, we thinking they looking at the same things we looking at. They looking, but it's slightly different, right? Because I still get arguments from dudes that think it's just about the face. And like, there's some women, for many women, a face is just a bonus, but you got some other stuff going on. Like I said, as long as your ass ain't hideous. Now, if you and most men are average looking anyway, and like Candy said, it's a thin line any damn way, right? It's a thin line, and for real, even if you check out some of those pages on like IG, where the guys, supposedly handsome face or all of that, they always got built. They all got built bodies too, and 6-pack abs and all of that shit, right? And I'm saying that's to say this, man. You can't really control your face, but it's yet another indication, this time from a woman, that you can build up your body. It's easy. Anybody can build it up. Anybody can build it up or lose weight, whatever they got to do. Or shoot, not even lose weight. Just tap into those group of women like big dudes. I've met, in my lifetime, I met a lot of women who like maybe that bigger, stockier dude. In fact, driving around Harford County, Maryland, it's funny because, and I'm talking just overall, there's a lot of those, like, I say, upper tier white girl, slim, pretty, yada yada, whatever that archetype is, right? And they almost always with some stocky dude. Seriously, I thought about that. I was like, seriously, if they real pretty, like petite, that slimness that white folks like, the dude they with is always like some stocky dude. He maybe not have 6-pack abs, maybe got a little bit in the gut or something. Right? But those dudes make them feel a certain way. And that's what it come down to. So for the guys out there, stop tripping over what you're looking at in the mirror. Hit the gym. Lose weight, put on weight. Or if you just good where you at, and that's cool too, figure out who's trying to mess with you. Like, and shout out Afi King. We both noticed a lot of women like some stocky brothers and stuff. I'm team stocky myself. Because I said, shoot, I get too slim and stuff. I got a virus. If y'all see me slim down too much, Rom has a virus. He got some bigger issues. Right? But just understand that sometimes as men, don't get too caught up in, you still want to, be your best physical shape, but just remember, women ain't looking at it the same way. And too many dudes disqualify themselves just based off of thinking a woman is looking at us the same way we checking out a woman. It was like, nah. Shit, get your other shit together, man. Get your other shit together. But, yeah. Oh, real quick, I know y'all probably saying, damn, Rom shade. Just real quick. Yeah, I know. Anybody who know me tightly, I'm actually a very spiritual person. I do a lot of stuff for spiritual reasons. I'm just in a certain period starting a new cycle for me and stuff, right? Don't have anything to do with solstice for people who might pay attention to that, but it's like a personal cycle. So after one is over, I shave all my stuff. So the next major shave coming for me is my birthday. That's when a lot of new stuff is gonna come out for me, but that's more for my deep thought channel. But yeah, man, just eat what a brother telling you, And if you're a big dude, just have that big man swag and stuff. You're a slim dude, still tighten that joint up. But I'm gonna get some vittles. Yeah, I'm a vittle eating dude. See, when I eat. That's why I'm team stocky. Proud of that shit too. So anyway, right, I'll get back with y'all. Peace and many blessings.